Hey and hello there everyone! Welcome back to the Strike Streams Saturday replacement edition. I was like, hang on, wait, I did have a name for this earlier. Yeah, Saturday replacement edition. Or for the OG Bovio fans, the exact time that I should be here. Because yeah, for those who don't know, for like 2 years, well, almost 2 years, I streamed like every Saturday at 11 a.m. and that's when I streamed. And then ironically, it's now like the time and day I don't do. So doesn't this feel nice? It's like a throwback, a fun throwback, a throwback Thursday on a Saturday. So how are we all doing? Lovely to see you guys, gals, and non-binary pals here. Welcome. Let's say hi to some people, shall we? So, Kevin, hi, and Kieran, hi, and Kiba, hi, and Cheese, hi, and hang on, I need to scroll back up because I saw other people. Weiss, hi, Skywatcher, hi, Xander, hi, Kevin, I think I said hi, but I'm going to say hi to Kevin. There's potentially a second time. And hopefully, Lara, hi, hello. Lovely to see you all here. So yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. If you haven't, click that like button because we had loads of people here. Was it Thursday? But then we still didn't have a whole load of likes, which is a shame. So get those metrics up if you can. It really does help out. We do occasionally get new people, and so liking just helps connect us with new people. For whom I am very grateful. I'm grateful for new people. I'm grateful for old people. Let's do this thing, shall we? It's funny, yeah, two years ago, I was on the second episode of my Pokemon Sword, but chat decides my team playthrough. That was a fun thing. Ah, good times. Right. So yeah. Oh, just one quick thing. I don't think I used the right joystick at all. For Pokemon Sword and Shield, so hopefully this isn't an issue. But if I freak out at all about my controller, it's because some of the rubber, like on my right Joy-Con, is like kind of not peeling, like sort of kind of peeling off or breaking off. It's like it's in the middle of breaking off. There's like a piece which is kind of like half flopping off, and I imagine with like more continued use, it will just like break off. I've kind of like basically kind of like, you know, done like temporary fixes and stuff for it and stuff like that. But yeah, maybe it could break off though, nevertheless. Okay. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, Kieran, you got your dream shiny on Friday? Did you get Zygarde? But when people say to burn rubber, that's not what they mean. Very good, Kevin. Very good. I like it. But yes, it's a little bit annoying. It means I might have to get some like thumbstick things. Yeah, my left joystick kind of looks like it has melted. Like it's supposed to have like, you know, like a, well, not entirely, but it's supposed to have like a sort of, it's supposed to look like a pizza, right? Where you have like a sort of like a thick crust and then like a flat center. But my left Joy-Con, well, and my right one, to be honest, they're both kind of like, that outside rim is kind of just almost completely worn away. And you can barely make out that there ever was some kind of like rim or edge on it kind of thing. But yeah, the right one, it actually has like a chunk like coming out of it, which is a problem. But yeah. Correct. There was no stream on Friday. Oh, it's a Lilligant. Oh, nice. Okay, so here we go. So, guys, gals, non-binary pals, let me get my phone and the old spreadsheet-areno. Oh, I have an email? Ugh, it's Google. Google sending me an email saying that my storage is nearly full. Well, you know what would help with that? Not filling it up with emails. Ugh, anyway. I'm just trying to see if I can eke out another year of, you know, like not having to get the Google storage. If I have to buy like replacement thumbstick things for the Nintendo Switch, you know, there are all these little things that are going wrong. Right, anyway. So, anyway, Buck, let's get the old spreadsheet arena up. and then we'll see what happens, shall we? No, yes, is that the spreadsheet? Yes, it is. Okay, lovely. So, guys, gals, non-binary pals. So today and tomorrow are the final days for me to get a shiny legendary before we enter what, at least mathematically, would be the beginning of a drought. I wouldn't say we're in like a full-on drought as of Monday, but if I don't get a shiny legendary today or tomorrow, that is like basically just mathematically I am likely to get one today or tomorrow. Well, I am and I'm not, if you understand mathematics. But yeah, anyway, but the point is stay tuned, because mathematically, like today or tomorrow should be the days. So so currently our tickets are for Thunderous, Uxie, and Blacephalon. So could you guys, gals, and non-binary pals let me know if you're interested? Could you please write strike in big capital letters and then I can do, and then let me know who you can do out of Thunderous, Uxie, and or Blacephalon. Okay, so ready, set, bow, let me know, all that lovely stuff. And here we go. Basically, it's the old thing where it's like, if I flipped a coin 10 times, the odds of me getting like nine heads in a row, well, let's say 10 heads in a row. 10 heads in a row is, you know, very low. It's over 1 in 1,000, right? But if you have flipped 9 heads in a row, which is like a, you know, oh my gosh, what are the odds of getting a 10th head? The answer is just like 50%, 1 in 2. Coin flip. Because once you already have those ones in the bag, like it doesn't affect any future ones. But anyway, let's get on the old spreadsheet arena. Because there is no cramming adding names in chat here, so it's up to me. It's up to me. Right, I'm just going to add names. Forgive me if this does take that little bit longer, just because I am sort of... Because normally Kramen and I kind of team up, where Kramen like adds the names and then I assign the teams. But on days like today, I do I double up. I'm on double duty. Right, Karen. There we go. And then who else do we have? Hang on. And then Xander. Yes. And Saturday, though, is Extra Xander Day. Woo! So, yes, never fall for the gambler's fallacy, people. Exactly. So, there we go. Right. Here we go. Yeah, exactly. Each RNG roll is unaffected by past rolls. That's the thing. There are two kinds of, like, luck or probability things. One's where past outcomes affect future outcomes. So if you have something like the lottery, it's like once a ball is removed or selected for the lottery, you can't pick it again. So like then that does impact future things. It'd be like if I did the Nightbot random selection game. If I did that with an actual, like, say, if I had like a bag of numbered balls and I like, you know, like, then we would never have an instance where like someone like gets picked twice. But because we do it on a computer, it's like, no, it's like, oh, it's Kevin again, like it's picked Kevin twice, you know, or whatever. So right, here we go. So right, okay, so I think that's everyone who said strike. Hang on, 1 2 3 4 5 and then 6. No, wait, hang on. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Why do I have 7 people? Oh, I think I added Cheese, but Cheese didn't actually say strike. Oh well, Cheese, you're being added to the list anyway, in spirit, even if you're not available right now. Okay. Also, the spreadsheet's in the wrong order. There we go. Okay, so let's see what everyone can do, and then let's, okay, yeah, so hang on. Thunderous Clown, Thunderous and Clown, Thunderous and Clown, Thunderous and Clown. Okay. Which means I'm assigning Uxie people. No, so let's get, like, say, like, Xander and Kevin. in a Yuxi team. And then... Oh, and then let's get, like, Kieran as well, because then that gives Kieran some freedom afterwards to maybe do some Scepter stuff. And then, let's see, and then Thunderous, let's have, like, Onlara, Kiba, and... Was it Sky? Was it Sky or... No. Hang on, who... Oh, Sky didn't say Strike either. Hang on, am I reading everything right? Sorry, like, there are people who are here who I'm so used to saying Strike, it's like I'm confusing myself. Sky didn't say Strike either, right? Okay, but anyway, sorry. So I think it was it, oh, sorry, so it was Weiss... I think it was Weiss on Lara and Kiba for Team 2 or something like that. Okay, sorry, I will double check this in a sec with you guys. Weiss. There we go. Okay, so anyway, sorry guys. So here's what I've got. Team 1, Yuxi. We've got Xander, Kevin, and Kieran, okay? And then Team 2, Thunderous. We've got Kiba, Onlara, and Weiss. Does that sound good? Does that make sense? Is that everyone who can do stuff? And then... Yeah, like, is that all good? Have I messed up? Because I've already kind of messed up. So, yeah, I don't know. So is that all good in the hood? Okay, if that's good with everyone, then let's all connect to the Ycom to get ourselves some shinies. But yeah, so this is going to be Xander, Kevin, and Kieran. So please make sure you're connected on the Ycom. Also, hang on, I've got everything all in a weird order or something. I don't know. Everything's all skew-whiff with my setup. So let's talk to the nice lady. And then we will say Yuxi. We're going to begin with Yuxi. Guys, do you think I will get my shiny this weekend, either today or tomorrow? My shiny legendary. Sorry, shiny legendary, I should note. Or do you think... okay, 0412 1112, okay? So, like, 0412 and then 1112. That's the code, ready, set, bow. But no, do you think it will happen today, like our replacement stream? Do you think it will happen tomorrow, the Sunday stream? Or do you think we will get past that 1 in 100? We haven't had a run of bad luck for a while, I don't think. I think we have kind of like been... I think we have been pretty mathematically on point for a while. At least with regards to legendaries. Like, it's only when I began this series that I had really bad luck. That, like, 1 or 2 times. But here we go. So, Yuxi... Oh, Yuxi has the levitate ability. So, no ground moves. But it's psychic type. So, just hit it with, like, dark, ghost, and bug. I would say that's, like, the order of best to worst. Like, dark is best, and then ghost, and then bug. And let's do this thing. You guys know all this. So, here we go. Oh, Alcremie is a good support Pokemon, so I am going to go with it. But Dunsparce does have Skittersmack. But I'm going to go with Alcremie just because of, again, that whole... Oh, and Shadow Ball. Sorry, Shadow Ball and Skittersmack. So, there we go. I mean, Rhydon can use Smackdown strats. Like, hey, we can hit it with Ghost moves. Ghost. And Vaporeon. Vaporeon is a nice choice as well. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Ivysaur, Dreadnought. Why did that sound so... Immediately, I was like, Ivysaur, Dreadnought, Tyrantrum, Caterpie. Right, okay. Let's see what we got. Oh, no, I do use the right stick to move this map up and down. Oh, crud, if my right stick dies, I'm so sorry. Okay. Oh, gosh. Steel types are good defensively. Okay, there's a bug in the top right corner. I repeat, there's a bug in the top right corner, which means I guess I'm going for Ivysaur. Okay. Does this mean, like, it's just basically Xander is going to be switching Vaporeon for Orbeetle, and, like, that's going to be our strategy? Kieran's eating pizza. Show me potato pizza. Actually, who has potato on pizza? I don't know. Is that a good idea? Is that too many carbs? I don't know. Oh, Gage, that's very sweet. But don't worry, I'm alright. I don't need to do any trades or anything. Okay, right. I'm gonna use Mystical Fire. Oh, hang on. I'm just going to check. I'm probably slower, but let's just check. If I'm faster than Vaporeon... Oh! I'm faster than Vaporeon! Vaporeon can use Weather Ball. I repeat, Vaporeon can use Weather Ball and get a super effective hit here. This is very exciting. Oh, Sky's gonna eat leftover spaghetti from yesterday. On a pizza? No. Spaghetti on a pizza? Is that too many carbs? No, carbs aren't bad though, by the way. I just mean it more in a, like, you know, if you just have, like, protein on protein on protein, or carb on carb on carb, or, you know, or whatever, it's, like, food's kind of then, like, boring or not as enjoyable. You gotta have a mix of things, and that makes food both enjoyable and nutritious. Boos were really taking the cake. Cake on pizza. Or pizza on cake. Or pizza cake. Okay. So, right, Weather Ball. Yes! I love a good Weather Ball strat. Ice Beam. More like an Ice Beam. Can we get Cheese Freeze? No. Drill. You love to see it. And then here we go. So yeah, nice easy victory here. Well, unless if it uses Synthesis, ironically it will heal a lot of health here. If it uses Synthesis, it will actually heal a lot of health here because the sun is up. So like, oh, it's using Synthesis. I jinxed it. Oh no. No, how dare it? But no, but I'm gonna like attack it. I'm gonna do even more damage this time because the sun is now up. So there we go. Well done, Team 1. That's a very good start. So yeah, very nice, very nice. Oh yeah, so just for those, yeah, so I didn't do a stream yesterday. Don't worry, this is nothing too serious or bad or anything. The cat who always meows and who I have to reprimand, and who has been peeing, who pees in the house sometimes. He's been peeing in the house a bit more lately, so we just took him to the vet. It's nothing serious because it's basically just he needs to have injections to like help the muscles in his back legs, like his back legs are kind of going, and so yeah. So we just it was kind of like a fairly routine-ish sort of vet appointment, but my roommate had booked it like during the stream, and I usually help her and go along, and I wasn't like sort of necessarily planning to go along because he's like the easiest. He's like the one cat who you can just like pick up. We could go for Duraludon because Duraludon does have that resistance to Psychic, and so defensively it could be kind of nifty. So I'm gonna pick Duraludon for that reason. Like maybe it could be a good Kevin switch for like Duraludon. And then you'd have a fun G-Max Pokemon for the Orbeetle fight. But yeah. I am a water type using a fire move. I know, exactly. Like, take that, Volcanion. So yeah, so basically he's getting old. The muscles in his back legs are getting weak. And so he like has injections periodically, but it'd been a while. My roommate's been really busy, so it's been a while since he like last had them. And yeah, it's been a while since he had them. So oh, if we use Max Phantasm, we've got physical moves here, so I'm hoping that's what we go with, but it's probably too late now. I probably should have said that before talking about cats. But yeah, so it was sort of basic. It ultimately was like a fairly routine vet appointment in a way. And the thing was, I wasn't initially. When my roommate sort of said it was like during a stream, I was like, oh, well, it's okay because it's the cat who we can just like pick up and put in a carrier kind of thing. Like whenever we take him to the vet, you don't need to like kind of plan it like half an hour before you need to go or whatever. Because the other ones all like hide and hate being put in the carrier, but with him you can just like yoink and just like put him in. So I was thinking it would be a fairly routine thing. Maybe I'd have to help her like take him out to the car or something. Like, hang on guys, I'll be right back or whatever. But I ultimately decided to like oh, I'll just go with her. Like it's fine. So yeah. All right, Max Phantasm, nice. Yes, we did do the Max Phantasm. Well done, team. Well done. So yeah. There we go. Drill! And that's what happens when you get a Decorate and a Max Phantasm. More like Donate Plasm. Right, I will just go for like Mystical Fire and stuff like that, though. So yeah. But so I was like, I can just cancel it. I was thinking like maybe I could have like streamed for like an hour or so, but then I was like, but then I'd only be able to do 2 Dynamax adventures. And the thing is, right, is that I'm so determined to hit this like 4 weeks since the Golden Mesprit number that I was like, I'm just gonna cancel it and do a Saturday. We'll go back to the 11 a.m. Saturday. It means Xander gets an extra chance as well, and you know, it means I don't have to like blah 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 blah. And we can see how a Saturday goes. I don't know. So yeah, so I just helped out with that. So, but don't worry, it's just one of those things where like, here's the thing with him, right? This cat. He's a badly behaved cat who then like has these problems, and I think basically having the bad problems exacerbates the bad behavior. So it is a bit of a shame to get rid of a rock move before Orbeetle, I will concede that, but I would rather have that extra defensive power for Yuxi. So Orbeetle, and then this means Xander will get to Gigantamax, so like that's kind of fun. So yeah, but I'll use Mystical Fire, and like that will Mystical Fire will like lower its special attack, so like I think we'll be fine here. I know this thing, Xander's days were days off were Saturdays and Thursdays because of streams, and that's why I felt bad about cancelling Saturdays, but just people like weren't watching my Saturday streams, so you know, maybe I could like bring them back if anything happened with the strike, like if the strike ended, maybe I would do something like Saturdays and Sundays or something like that. But or Saturdays, Sundays, and Friday nights, who knows? But I'd have to see. But it's just, but when I'm doing like the Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, doing like Saturday and Sunday was just too much. I think like having like 2 days off is definitely a good thing. But here we go. Oh, who's spamming a spread move? Okay, max depletion. That didn't do very much. And there's the psychic. Show me potato psychic. DKGKB, hello, welcome, lovely to see you. Happy Saturday, to the extent that Saturdays are happy, which is very happy. Saturday, my favorite day of the week. Actually, is Saturday your guys' favorite day of the week, or do you have a different favorite day of the week? I imagine most people's favorite day of the week is a Saturday, right? Which really says a lot about the world if most people's favorite day of the week is Saturday. Oh, Gage, you're like, drill! For Sonic Colors, yes. Now, wasn't the Drill Wisp, yellow? Because, like, orange was, like, the rocket one, right? So wasn't the drill one, like, a yellow one? But sorry, I had to scroll back up to see that, but... because a lot of people would put in a bunch of, chat then. But there we go. Fridays and Saturdays. Okay, I'm going to keep Mystical firing, and then everyone's going to keep doing whatever, and then, you know, I think we're going to win here, basically. Wednesday's a good one. I like Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and then, like, Thursdays and Sundays, and then, like, in a tier below that, and then, like, Mondays and Tuesdays at the tier below that. Right. Anyway, sorry. I went into incredibly boring mode there for a sec. Of like this sort of quietness. Yeah, you know, just whatever. Theo, hello, welcome. Lovely to see you. How are you doing? Welcome. If people are just joining, could you please click like on the video? And if you have already been joining in and been watching the video for a while, could you check that you have clicked like on the video, please? Because it does help out. We're streaming on a different day today than our usual schedule. So those extra likes are especially worth it, given some people might not know that there's a stream today or whatever. Okay, so yeah, Xander, if you switch, I know it means that you're going to be Dynamaxing and basically using a slightly better struggle bug, but it is what it is. And I'll give you a boost with Decorate, you know, like I'll give you Decorate boosts. But yeah, if we like Shadow Ball, you know, Iron Head, Max Flutter, bye, then this should all be fine. I would say. Okay. Correct. Yeah, Drill Wisp is the yellow one. Red is the Burst Fire Wisp exclusive to the DS one. Yes, and then orange is Rocket. Because basically, like, Drill's kind of like one of the earlier ones you get. You get, like, the pink, the orange, and the yellow kind of early, I think. They're, like, the sort of 3 earliest ones you get. And, like, maybe... and also, like, the laser as well. You get that one pretty early, right? But, yeah. It's been a while since I played Sonic Colors. I haven't played it since the Wii, so... I will maybe someday get the... if, like, the Switch version was ever, like, really cheap and I wasn't on strike and stuff like that, I probably would get it to, like, play through it again, but... right, I'm gonna Decorate. And I'm gonna help out my buddy Xander. Because Xander has the name that I like to sing. Glow. I mean, in fairness, I've been saying that Kramen has 2 songs and Xander only has 1, but Xander does have 2. Xander has the Gloria song, and then Xander has the hens love roosters, geese love ganders, everyone else loves Mud Xander, which we can sing today because it is a Xander day. It's a different Xander day from the typical one, but it is a Xander day nonetheless. So yeah. Right, here we go. Time to take down the bat. Who are you, like an Arkham NPC? It's time to take down the bat. Right, Decorate. Get in there, Orbito. It's the bat. Right, here we go. Shadow Ball. Oh gosh, that did nothing. Nothing. Oh gosh, why are our attacks not doing very much? This isn't very good. I am going to use one more Decorate here on Orbeetle, just because I'm slower than it. Oh, Future Sight. Oh no, it's foreseeing an attack. Iron Head, Mullica Judge. Oh gosh, this thing is a bulky boy. Right, Max Flutter. Bye. Okay, good. We just have to hope that it doesn't do any nullify stuff. Like, after this Decorate, because I'm going to be using, like, a, you know, sort of like a belated Decorate. A belated Decorate, you know what I mean. It's a belated Decorate. But yeah, Special Defense Nature Uxie, maybe. Yeah, maybe it's got, like, some kind of boost to it. Right, I am going to switch to a Dazzling Gleam. More like a Dazzling Beam. Okay, it's using Future Sight again. Right, Iron Head, Mullica Judge Dredd. In fairness, like, Duraludon's not that powerful. Iron Head is just a stab move. Oh, look at that! Was that a crit? No, that's just the power of Decorate, baby! Well done, everyone. Team 1, that was fun. So, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars! Lovely job, guys. If you have not clicked like on the video, now is your time to do it. Wish us shiny luck. Mathematically, today or tomorrow is the day for me. Like, so keep tuning in, because it's gonna happen. Even though I also said earlier that the past 4 weeks have no impact on my ability to get a shiny, they still totally do. But mathematically they don't. But they still totally do. So here we go. Ooh, on Lara, I like that emoji. I mean, it's very scary. And, like, it's a boss from Super Mario 64. But nevertheless, I like it. So, Ivysaur is a no. Duraludon is a no. Orbeetle is a no. But will we get... oh, Team 2, please get ready, okay? But will we get the Golden Uxie? Oh, it's a Bluesky. No. No, womp womp. Dang. And the bat falls. Hey, what kind of Arkham Asylum players are you guys? Okay. So I don't think we need any of these for the old spreadsheet Reno, which I have actually incorporated into the main page. We have so few left now. I've actually incorporated it onto the spreadsheet, which Kramen may or may not have noticed or notice. But yeah, Ivysaur is not a Magmar, Duraludon is not a Dubwool, Orbeetle is not a Dubwool, and Uxie has a modest nature? How was it so bulky? Maybe it just has, like, perfect IVs and everything. Like, defense and special defense are the same, so they're probably both maxed out. Maybe, like, HP, special defense, and defense were, like, just all maxed out as well. Or something. Right, anyway, I don't think any of these had particularly great natures or anything. Normally I would go for G-Max in this point, but this is a girl Ivysaur, so you gotta go for that. It's good for passing on egg moves and stuff. Oh, on Lara. I have had a question for you for the longest time that I realize I've been forgetting to ask you. It's to do with if I ever do any shiny egg hatching in this game someday. So obviously the Masuda method is like you breed Pokemon from different language version games. So if you have like one Pokemon from your game and then one Pokemon in a different language, that boosts the shiny odds. I understand that concept. That is not lost on me. But here is my question for you. Like, how does... Well, basically, it's kind of like, how does the game know what is a foreign Pokemon? And what I mean by that is, I don't know... If, say, like I think I have, like, foreign Dittos, but I don't know if they're from Sword and Shield. So it's like, say if I had, like, a foreign Ditto, but it came from, like, Sun and Moon, do you know if that, like, still works? Or do I need to get, like, a Japanese, you know, Sword and Shield, recycling logo, Galar symbol, Japanese Ditto or something? Do you know if that works or not or anything? Because I basically, so I don't know how, I don't know if it has to be, like, say, for it to be, like, a foreign language Pokemon, does it also have to be from the same era or generation? Or say if I had, like, a Japanese Ditto, but from, like, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, would Sword and Shield recognize that? No, it doesn't have to be Japanese. It just has to be foreign language. But I'm just gonna say Japanese because that's like I think I do have like a Japanese Ditto somewhere, but I can't remember what generation it came from, so I don't know how the game like recognizes it. So it's like, does the game recognize foreign languages from other games and from other generations? Each Pokemon has a tag mark its original language. See, I thought something like that. I believe that travels with you if you bring it forward, but oh, okay. Well, I'll let you know. CeeLo, hello, welcome. I'll let you know, because maybe I'll do this, maybe I'll breed something in this game someday, maybe I won't. Again, maybe ZA and Gen 10 will come out, and it'll have all the Pokemon I need, and they'll have busted shiny odds, and I'll never need to breed a dang thing. But if those games come out, and, like, they don't have the shinies I want, like, a day might come where I'm like, okay, I'm breeding an Inkada. Or I'm breeding Burmese, or whatever it is, so. But anyway, Buck. So here we go. Welcome back. Would you like us to keep a record of where you found Uxie? Yes, I would. So Team 2. Team 2. We have Kiba, Onlara, and Weiss. Hopefully, the three of you are ready. I'm sorry that we took a little while there, like finishing off that previous fight. And then we'll figure out Team 3 and whatever afterwards. Sky, thank you so much for watching. Please like the stream if you guys need to leave at all, and I'll see you guys another time. But anyway, Team 2, make sure you're connected on the Wycom. This is Kiba, Onlara, and Weiss. We're going to be doing Thunderous, and let's do this thing, shall we? So Thunderous, not Jones. I really wish they didn't shock the legendaries in Arceus. It's a little bit of a shame. But 04121134. Let's go with that. 04121134. That's the code. Ready, set, go. Yeah. I mean, I know the reasons why they do it, but the thing is, they then have to make shiny legendaries accessible in some other way. I actually do think the Pokemon Home thing is a pretty smart thing, to be honest. But they've got to keep going with that. And the problem is I don't know, just they need to not have so many legendaries in every game, because if they are going to shiny lock them, it's just going to cause problems down the line. I feel like so many of the Sarah B. Joe did a post a while ago where he like listed all the shiny locked Pokemon. And I think like over half of them are basically the result of the past 2 generations. So like Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet are like responsible for like over 50% of shiny locked Pokemon, which is wild. Anyway, Thundurus. Thundurus is an electric and flying type Pokemon, which means he's an awkward fellow in terms of super effective hits, because he's only weak to ice and rock types. So those are the things we want to look for offensively. We might need to rely on things defensively. If we do, the Lightning Rod ability is a very, very, very good ability that we should absolutely be on the lookout for if we can get it. But obviously ground types are great as well, because they're immune to electricity additionally. And then furthermore, the classic trio of like grass, dragon, and other electric types resist electric. Thundurus does have Sludge Wave, so watch out for that. And then it has Thunder, Rain Dance, and Weather Ball. So watch out for those water type Weather Balls and 100% accurate Thunders, but we have to be careful if we change the weather, such as with Sandstorm or Hail. Because that can be a problem as well. Okay, I think I've got this Thundurus thing down. Ready, set, bow. You guys know all this. But yeah. I'm dying to know what the Dex reward will be for ZA. I know, right? Okay. Colossal. Colossal is a colossal pain in the butt for a Thundurus, because it's a rock type. But there we go. Otherwise, yeah, Duraludon does have that resistance by being a dragon type. Then it gets hard after this, doesn't it? I mean, I would sort of say, like, Centiskorch is probably the most solid thing here, but Blaziken is also good. And then, yeah. I mean, do we want to have, like, fire team strats? Like, if I can set up the sun on turn 1, we can have just, like, a fire team. If we don't actually get a good path here, we could focus on fire. Let's see what we got. Actually, we could just have a fire team here where we set up the sun and use fire moves. I'm not even kidding. This could legit be a strategy here. There is an Alcremie as well. Bishop, Persian. I am not seeing... Oh, there's a Crocodile in the top right. Okay, there's a Crocodile in the top right. So I went left because I think we could go left and then right, and like Hitmontop is kind of annoying. So that's why I went left. If it turned out going left would have been a bad thing, then I apologize. Well done for picking the right. But I think we could have gotten left and then to the right, and Kadabra would have been a little bit less of a pain than Hitmontop, because Hitmontop does have that Intimidate, which can be annoying. But at the same time, actually, if we just hit this with like fire moves, then like this is fine. So Weiss, you're weak to flying though. But being weak to hang on, what flying types are there? There aren't, because like Thundurus doesn't have any flying moves, don't forget. So oh no, Gage, don't worry, like, you don't need to give me anything. That's really sweet and kind of you. But the thing is, I'm going to be doing the strike streams for a long time. Even if the strike ends, I'm still going to be doing Dynamax Adventures for a while. And if we still do Dynamax Adventures for a while, then, like, you know, there's a good chance that I will eventually get all these Pokemon, you know? Because here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I need 24 Pokemon, 24 legendary Pokemon are shiny, which means mathematically, well, at the start of all this, I needed 24, right? So mathematically, I would need to do 2,400 Dynamax Adventures, okay? Which means that we would need to fight like 9,600 Pokemon. So basically, there's a good chance here that, like, you know, if we're facing like 9,600 Pokemon, that's like 96 shinies, so like 72 of the, you know, in addition to those like 24 shinies, I would get like 72 other shinies, and there are like 216 or 225 or something, or 217 I think it is. Oh gosh, that's not good. Like 217 like non-legendary Pokemon, and so basically if I'm, you know, I could get like 72, I could get about like 70 odd shiny Pokemon as a result of this. I mean, I've already got like 30 something non-legendary shinies, so or maybe even like 40 at this point. And of course that's just for phase 1. If we then go into phase 2, that's going to be like another like 23 Pokemon I need. And then 9, 10 start over again. That's going to be another like 70 shiny legendary. So, you know, it's you know, I don't think it's, I would kind of like to see what I can get, in a way. If I ever, like, stop doing this or can't do this, or say if I do stop after I get the 24 or something, then maybe I could, like, trade some stuff, but I'm not worried about it for now. But that's really sweet of you, though. And I will keep it in mind if anything changes. Right, I don't think we want the Hitmon... Oh, okay. On Lyra's doing, like, a double switch or something. Okay, that's fine. So, that's no worries. Okay. Okay, who do we want to go for here? The Persian or the Alcremie? Or actually, we can go for Mr. Mime. Like, it doesn't really matter that much. Because we got Hitmontop, I'm going to go for the Persian. Forgive me if you guys in chat are saying something else. Oh, Triple Axel. Oh! That's not a bad idea. Okay, I have a bit of a theory there. Okay, if we're going for Alcremie... Okay, the wheels in my head have been turning. Okay, I have a bit of a new theory coming up. Okay, what if we switch the Blaziken for Alcremie, and then we get the Crocodile? Because if we have, like, Crocodile, Alcremie, Hitmontop, and Colossal... Like, that right there could be, like, a good team where, like... Because, like, Crocodile could Dynamax and use, like, Darkest Lariats, right? And then Alcremie could use Decorates, which could help out, like, Hitmontop or Colossal or whoever. And then, like, I don't know, like, we'd have 2 super effective things, and then I'm kind of sort of super effective because I have a 2-turn move. And then Alcremie could be, like, good support or something. Because Blaziken is technically weak to water. Like, if it sets up the rain, that's not great. We kind of do want to avoid fire if we can. And because we would only have, like, 1 fire type at the end of this, because I think we want Crocodile for the resistance, and because, like, Max Darkness could be quite a nifty move. Oh, I'm getting decorated. Oh, how fun. How fun. And then Flamethrower, more like a flamethrower. Okay. Right, well done, everyone. Lara's gonna let it rip. Okay, Blaze Kick, nice. And then Max Quake, show me Potato Quake. Kadoosh, that gets the old special defense up. I like it. Oh, Gage, do you think the Switch 2 Joy-Cons will have drift since they don't have Hall Effect or whatever it's called? Yeah, I've been hearing it. So I am not a tech whiz. Again, I just told, like, okay, so to emphasize that I'm not a tech whiz, my right control stick, which has, like, the sort of the crack in it and the bit of rubber kind of peeling off or breaking off, basically, I've now got, like, a layer of glue on it. So, like, I've basically formed, like, a solid layer of glue, and then you know how, like, glue can kind of form, like, a sort of, like, a sticky, like, a layer if you layer it on thick enough? My you know, it has, like, a layer kind of covering this sort of crack kind of thing. So it's basically, it's kind of almost just putting like a small glue blanket on it, which is either genius or stupid. But basically, we want to catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but always catch them. Ash, catch them. Although I actually do think we do want to keep this because of the... I know Blaziken is like technically super effective against Crocodile, but it's also weak to Crocodile. But Alcremie is actually just super effective against Crocodile without being weak to it. So I do think Blaziken is a good switch here, because Alcremie is better against Crocodile. And it's going to G-Max. So a G-Max Alcremie versus Crocodile will be really good. So yeah, yes, well done, Weiss. So yeah, so I do not have... I am not a tech whiz. I had not heard about like the whole... like the whole stick thing or whatever, the whole effect or whatever. So Crocodile and berries sounds pretty good to me. So I didn't I didn't hear about that until, you know, all this kind of started up about the Switch 2. So basically it sounds like because they don't have this thing that they could be subject to Joy-Con drift. Apparently other controllers from other companies have Joy-Con drift. Like, it's actually not unique to the Switch. Like, Xbox have had it and stuff as well. So it does sound like it could happen, but hopefully maybe they've sort of designed things in a way where it's a bit less likely to happen, maybe. Just survive Crocodile Boat and the berries will fix you. That's what I'm hoping. Hopefully I can burn it. But here's what will be funny. I'll burn it with a Scald, but it'll be a critical hit Scald, so it will get the anger point boost. That's my prediction. That's me jinxing it. I'm going to jinx this. Critical hit Scald. That burns. Here we go. Or should I say here we boo? Oh gosh, if we used like a triple axle, that would like triple the crit chance. But no, we got Brick Break, so Brick Break is fine. But yeah, no. So that's my theory. That's kind of what for the look. Okay, on Lara's the jinx. On Lara's the jinx. What a plot twist. Okay, right, here's the Brick Break. Oh well, at least we'll be at full health for this next fight, because I would have only been at like half health. So, right, G-Max finale. My prediction won't happen. No, you not only jinxed the battle, but jinxed my prediction. It's a double jinx. Right, here I'm gonna cheer you guys on. I apologize for letting you guys down. But let's do this thing. Oh, by the way, I was going to say, I love that Alcremie has all the different items that you use to evolve it on its cake. I've never said that out loud, but I've kind of always noticed it. But all the, like, decorations on it are all the different items. And 2468, that was feeble, because I didn't actually cheer you guys on. I deserved that. I had it coming. Right, here's the Brick Break. More like a big fig. And then Flamethrower, more like a Lamethrower. Why couldn't you have Bug Buzz or something, Center Scorch? And then here's G-Max Finale. But yeah, all those decorations, like the yellow stars and the blueberries and the orange flowers, and those are all the items that you use to evolve an Alcremie, that you like attach to it before you like spin around. You spin me right round, baby, right round. So yeah, right, here we go. Let's catch this thing. Let's switch out 07 Center Scorch. Yeah. So it's a fun design thing. There we go. Looks like the Croc got his. Puts on sunglasses. Just desserts. Kevin, that's a very... Can I just say, that's very good, because, like, obviously just, like, the just desserts pun, it's an Alcremie, da-da-da. Like, that's a great joke, right? But there's an extra joke within Kevin's joke, which is an anime reference, and I love that you've referenced the anime there. And if you turn around and you go, anime? Then it's like, what? But yeah, but in the anime, there's like a sunglasses wearing crocodile. And so yeah, so Center Scorch, Center Scorch, Center Scorch, Center Scorch, Center Scorch, Center Scorch. Well done for switching Center Scorch. Well done, everyone. So no, that was very good, Kevin. I did recognize that, and I did appreciate that. It is. Can I just say, it is funny when you make a joke, and then say if like someone, say if I'd have gone like, okay, oh, you know what's funny about that? 'Cause there's like a sunglasses wearing crocodile in the anime, so like that's such like a funny coincidence, huh? And it's like, no, that was the joke, Ted. Like it's funny when people like, you know, miss those points or whatever. It's like, no, that's what I was getting at. That was the joke. Yes, like, I know. Okay, but anyway, Darkest Lariat. Yeah, I think, Darkest Lariat's definitely the best thing here. I mean, it's the only thing Crocodile can use, but... oh, what's, like, the speed order? What does, like, Alcremie have going for it here? It's faster than me, and that's about it. I'm going to use Meteor Beam and hope I don't die, which I'm jinxing. But yeah, no. Max Darkness will be good, because... Here's the thing, actually, if you did Decorate me, and then I would have a ×3 special attack boost, and then we could get, like, -2 special defense boost, and my Meteor Beam could, like, KO this thing in, like, one hit. We could, like, really stack all the buffs up here. Oh, no, Thunder! More like a blunder. Oh, okay, here's Max Darkness. Show me potato salad. Okay. It doesn't matter too much, as long as someone's getting the decorates, it's fine. Right, the special defense down. Triple Axel, 1 triple Axel, 2 triple Axel, 3 triple Axel. Although that didn't actually do as much as I was hoping it would, but oh well. But here we go. Here's Decorate. Show me potato decorate. You could still use 1 Decorate on me though. Because if you use a Decorate on any of the other 2 on the next turn, you're not going to see the benefit from it. But if you use 1 on me, you will see the benefit next turn. Because I've just got a special attack boost from my Meteor Beam, like from turn 1 of Meteor Beam, and then if you Decorated and we've got the special defense down from Darkest Lariat or Max Darkness, this could be. Oh, here's a Max Lightning, very very frightening me. Well, more like no, very, very frightening Hitmonlee, except it's not Hitmonlee, because it's Hitmontop, but I just wanted to, I was just thinking, I was going to say, it's like, it's not me, it's Hitmontop, but it was like, Hitmonlee rhymes with it, though, that would be funny. Okay. Here we go. Oh, okay. Nice. Okay, come on, special defense down. It is getting desperate. Oh, no, 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 please, no, no, oh, no, I'm not going to say it out loud. I'm not going to say it out loud. No! No, but I didn't say it out loud, though! No! 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 Please, please let this still work. Oh, please let this still work. Please don't let two turns of setup go wasted here. Don't let 2 turns of setup go wasted here. Yes! Yes, Meteor Beam! The supercharged up Meteor Beam that was massive overkill at that point, but I don't care. Yes! I was so worried I was going to be paralyzed then. Okay, I didn't want to say it out loud, though. It still almost happened, but I didn't say it out loud. Well done, everyone. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Get those emojis in, and if you haven't, please click like on the video. It does help out. So just check it, click it, forget it. Bada bing, bada boom. I know that was surprisingly dicey at the end, wasn't it? But again, we only had like 1 ground type, so like that is gonna happen in the end. Okay, we'll figure out Team 3 in a second, so if you're interested in doing a Blacephalon, don't get started on any other Dynamax Adventures, just hang around for a sec. We're going to be figuring out Blacephalon in a second, okay? So, Hitmontop is wearing blue. Alcremie is not shiny, or Alcremie, sorry, is not shiny. Will we get a dupe Crocodile? No. But I have all of these Pokemon as shiny already, one way or another. Oh, on Laragos shiny Crocodile, but it's a dupe. Dang. But yay, but dang. But here we go. Will we get, drum roll please, the slightly purple Thunderous It looks like a regular Thunderous. I think that's a regular Thunderous, guys. But let's see what we got. It's a bittersweet. Our creamy is very sweet, not bittersweet. No. No. Here we go. Hitmontop, no sparkles. Our creamy, no sparkles. Crocodile, no sparkles, and Thunderous, no sparkles. Any good? Okay, I'm just gonna go for our creamy because of Ryan, but otherwise, look at that, and a jolly Thunderous, and yet it still almost decimated us. Okay. So. But yeah, no, well, let me double check the old spreadsheet arena, but, let's check the old spreadsheet arena. Hang on. There we go. Okay, so let's just check. So, Alcremie is not a Dubwool, Hitmontop is not a Dunsparce, and Crocodile is not a Lampant. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with Alcremie, and there we go. So let's check. Oh, Jurassic Guy. Hello, welcome, welcome. So, if any of you guys are interested in a Blacephalon, we're about to recruit for a Blacephalon. So please say, strike in big capital letters, the number of times that you have played today, Saturday, and then let me know if you can do a Blacephalon, okay? So ready, set, bow, all that stuff. Kaz and Jurassic Guy, hello. And then here we go. And then let's see. The connecting parts on the tail. That's what I've been looking at, Gage. I don't even know what to expect, but I always look at the bits between the bits between the tail or whatever. Or yeah. I'm gonna like look it up, but we'll see. So yeah, ready, set, bow, let me know. Oh, Cheese! Cheese can do Blacephalon. Okay, so we've got Cheese, we've got Jurassic. And then we'll see who else can do this. Okay, so welcome back. Hang on, would you like to keep the record of Thunderous? Oh my gosh, yes. I was almost like, wait, am I supposed to keep the ticket? But yes, no, yes, of course you are. Okay. So let's add some people. That Jurassic Guy and Cheese. Here we go. We might need to do a Nightbot random selection game. Hang on. Oh, yeah, I think we might... Oh, we might need to do a Nightbot random selection game. Okay, so hang on. 1 is on Lara. 2 is Kevin. 3 is Weiss. 4 is Kieran. And was there anyone else? I feel like there might have been one more. No, okay. Hopefully people's chats just haven't refreshed. But yeah, guys, if you have not clicked like on the video, could you please click like on the video? Sometimes YouTube doesn't refresh, but just click like if you haven't. Okay, so here's what... Okay, so we're going to do the Nightbot random selection game. So, if it's number 1, we're going to have on Lara. If it's number 2, we're going to have Kevin. If it's number 3, we're going to have Weiss. And if it's number 4, we're going to have Kieran. Drum roll, please. Let's see who Nightbot picks. Who is Nightbot's favorite? It's Weiss! So there we go. So, Blacephalon. We're going to have Jurassic Guy, Cheese, and Weiss. But this way, On Lara gets to do a wild card, so that's fun. Unless, like, a load of people who are Strike Zero all enter the chat at once. Hey, it could happen if you click like on the video. Okay, so here we go. So, Team 3. So Jurassic Guy, Cheese, and Weiss. Please, please, please make sure that you are connected on the Wycom, that it says internet on the Wycom. And then we're going to talk to the nice lady. We're going to say that we do want to do a Dynamax adventure. We're going to say we want to do Blacephalon. Although it's funny that you mentioned Blacephalon, because you know how on Wednesday I didn't get a Blacephalon during raid hour? Well, on Thursday... Oh, no, wait, no, sorry. Yeah, so sorry, on Thursday I said I didn't get it on raid hour. On Thursday, after the stream, we actually did manage to do an extra Blacephalon raid, like a random one that was, like, nearby, and it still wasn't shiny. Because, of course, it's not. I never get Ultra Beast shinies. So, here we go. Let's set up a code 04121159. How about that? I probably should have gone 1200, but oh well. So, here we go. So this is going to be Jurassic Guy, Cheese, and Weiss, okay? And if any of you guys have any issues connecting, please let me know. But hopefully, it should be okay. It should be okay. It should be okay. And yes, everyone's here. Excellent. So, Blacephalon is a fire and ghost type, which means it's weak to other ghost types. And then ground types, dark types, rock types, and water types. I'd say water, I'd say the reverse order of that is like best to worst. Why am I overcomplicating this? It's very frail. Don't worry about stat moves or anything. Just attack it. And if you can, on the physical side rather than special. If we ever have a choice between physical and special, we'll go for physical. Like Rock Slide or is like good. So I'm going to go with Rock Slide. But obviously, Assurance is great as well. Assurance and Rock Slide are the best things here. Faux shizzle. And then we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Or should I say, see how it goes? Okay. I mean, normal types are good because they're immune to ghost. Ghost. But obviously, Persian, though, doesn't have anything to hit Blacephalon with, though, is the only thing. So we will have to swap that. And Clang is weak to fire, so we're going to have to switch that as well. Okay. Cophagrigus is ghost. And then I did see Dracloak as well, so maybe we could get the two of them. I'm not thrilled about those, though, I'll admit. Oh, Magmar! I need Magmar for the old spreadsheet arena. Oh, and then there is a Raquanid. Oh, I don't think I did see Dracloak. Maybe I imagined that. Okay. Yeah, we have to go left here. Oh, Magmar, I'm so sorry, my old friend. But yeah, we have to go past Magmar. So, here we go, though. Rabombi might have a grass move. I don't think it does. Doesn't it have Pollen Puff, like Draining Kiss, or some kind of fairy move like Draining Kiss? And then doesn't it have like Fake Tears, and then... Oh, what's the other thing it has? I don't think it's a grass move. I just can't think what it is, though. What does Rabombi have? That is a good question. What is Rabombi's fourth move? Right, I'm going to Dynamax here and use a Max Flare. Because when am I going to use Overheat? Oh, Aromatherapy. That's the one. Yeah, you're right. That is it, isn't it, Gage? Yeah. I think, yeah. So, yeah, you were kind of right. Yeah, like, but obviously you meant offensively. Like, obviously you were thinking, like, you know, you were thinking more like Giga Drain, Magical Leaf, or something like that. Whatever the heck, Rabombi. I'm sure Rabombi can learn some grass moves. Like, it probably can get Giga Drain, but... Oh, no, Mummy! No! 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 Right, Assurance. Oh, and then Persian's gonna lose its ability. No, no, no. Like, all the Persians are losing their abilities. If I had a nickel for every time a Persian lost its ability, in this raid battle, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice. Okay, there we go. So the sun is up. Let's have some fun in the sun on a bun. And let's, oh no, Max Phantasm. More like Donate Plasm. No. Okay. Max Flare. Good question. Who is gonna take this? Yeah, like, actually, who are we gonna switch? Because oh, no, we're basically gonna switch, like, Persian and Clang, aren't we? Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I actually think that, Barrascuda, I think Barrascuda should be our Dynamaxer, because it's a fast rain setter upper, and because all it really has is Aqua Jet, which isn't very good, like, on its own. Whereas if it could turn that into, like, a Max Geyser, and a fast Max Geyser at that, I think that would be really useful. So... I think Clang is our 4th place Pokemon, right? So I think basically the Cantonian normal type Persian, okay, not the dark type Persian, but the Cantonian normal type Persian should be our switcher here. that's what I think we should go for. So, Weiss. So I think Weiss should switch here for this Cofagrigus. And then we'll hold on to everything else. But I think, yeah, Weiss with the Kanto normal Persian is a good switch here. And then later on, when we get to the Barrascuda, that'll be a good chance for Clang to switch. So does that sound good? Does that make sense? And Shade Van Fan, hello, welcome, welcome. If people are just joining, please click like on the video because it does help so much. And you can just do it and forget about it. And then it's all good, and then you can enjoy the rest of the screen. The Persian sprite differences. Yeah, I know, right? Like, yeah, as soon as I read that, I looked over and I was like, yeah, that is ridiculous. Okay, so we want to go to... Well, it actually doesn't matter which way we go here. But we want to go to the right here because Hitmonchan is a real threat against us, whereas Shiinotic is not. I know that Persian is not a very good Dynamaxer for... Persian is not a good Dynamaxer here. I acknowledge, because does it only have dark moves, or does it have like a normal move? If it has a normal move, it's fine. But nevertheless, Max Darkness is still useful. Actually, you could still use Max Darkness because it lowers special attack, and then that could help out. Maybe, I don't know if our team's physical or special. Like I'm special. Oh no, Clang is special. Oh no, yeah. If you Dynamax and use Max Darkness, see, and this battle is a good example of why we like Dynamaxing. Someone could easily have that Persian and go, oh, well, Max Darkness is not very effective against a Fairy type, so I'll pass on my Dynamax, but it lowers special defense, and we have a Clang that has a super effective Flash Cannon, and so powering up Flash Cannon and Shadow Ball and Fire Spin and Overheat is a really, really useful thing. So this is why I always say, like, Dynamax is really good, it's really busted, and it's really rare for it to actually be a hindrance to us. We only want to not Dynamax when it's going to be, like, a hindrance to us. And right here, like, a Max Darkness isn't actually a hindrance to us. Is this going to do a load of damage? No. Look at that. Boo. Pathetic. But we're going to get that nice special defense drop, and then all our other Pokemon are special attackers who, look how much, like, that's a Clang. That's not even a Clink Clang. It's a Clang. And it is, and look, that was Fire Spin. If I'd have done Overheat, okay, it was a crit, but if I'd have done Overheat, like, think how much damage I would have done there. That's wild, to quote my friend Ryan Bartley. And then Shadow Ball has a chance of lowering special defense, but, like, yeah, so... Oh, it has Feint. Yeah, Feint could have been okay, but, like, look at how much damage we're doing. We just did, like, half of this thing's damage. So if we just keep going, then, like, this is why, you know, this is a really good example of why Dynamaxing, when even on the surface of things, oh, it's a dark type versus a fairy, I won't Dynamax. It's like, no, like even using your not very effective move is, look how much damage we're doing. And then Overheat, this is overkill at this point. That was like a 1.5 turn fight, using a not very effective Dynamax move. That is the power of Dynamax, and this is the thing I'm always trying to drill into everyone, like passers-by and like old friends, new friends, even a bear. Like, I'm trying to tell them all that, like, Dynamax is great. Please do it unless we ever specify not to. I think that battle there was the perfect example of why we still like to Dynamax. Okay, so although this thing can set up Rain Dance and it can use Weather Ball, we already have a good team here, minus the... Although, is she... Who are we against next? It's Barrascuda, isn't it? Yeah, no, this is fine. Because does Clang have an electric move? Doesn't it have, like, Rising Voltage? So if we go right here, there's Barrascuda. But yeah, and then, so if we go to the right and we get Barrascuda here, and then Clang can switch for this, and then that'll be really good. And then this battle, if we use Max Phantasm here, we can switch to physical moves, like, if we have them. Like, namely Persian and Carkol, because we're going to be lowering defense this time. So, Bet, are you talking about Teddy Bow? Oh, if you mean Teddy with the IE, no. But, was he a bear? I don't know. But anyway. Dynamaxing gives you a lot more HP to survive. Exactly, that's the thing. It's a really... People just kind of look at the... A lot of people often just look at the type matchup and go, oh, I don't have a good type matchup, so I won't Dynamax. And it's like, no, but Dynamax is so much more than that. It's making sure that, that we can plan our Dynamaxes so that we can have the right Pokemon Dynamax for the boss, right? So it's like, it's part of the strategy for the boss fights. It almost doubles your HP, because I think in this mode it doesn't quite double your HP, I think, with the amount of Dynamax energy you have. We'll need to check, actually. I've only been doing this 8 months. Because he has Rising Voltage, right? Yeah, for the Clang, this is, sorry. But yeah, so there's the like turn 1 Dynamax, fourth player is the boss Dynamaxer thing. You've got the extra HP for survivability, and then you've got like the extra effects on the move, such as like weather and stat lowering and stuff. So it's not just about like getting a super effective move. It's so much more than that. It's so much more than that. Right, here's Max Phantasm. Kevin, you've been doing Dynamax Adventures with random players, and so many of them don't use it at all. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That sucks. I'm so sorry. Right, here we go. Or should I say here we boo? Here we go. So if you got physical moves, or use them. But oh no! No, no! Oh, I should have used Fire Spin. No! 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 I should use Fire Spin. No! Oh no! No! Barrascuda, no! Barrascuda! Barrascuda! No! Okay, I am going to use Fire Spin on the next turn, though, okay? Right, we can't use any priority moves here, so just attack with, like, you know, Assurance, Rising Voltage, Max Phantasm, whatever, it's fine. Why did they give Pokemon in this mode Endure? That's just mean. I know, but that's kind of... Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, don't use Feint because of the terrain. But that's okay. Oh, gosh. No! No, 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 I need to get my Fire Spin off. Okay, but yeah, no. Fire Spin... Right, Rising Voltage, there we go! But no, but that's basically the thing. They gave Pokemon Endure, like, because it basically, it can screw up your Dynamax order, basically. If we had gone to turn 3 and it used it, we do need to be a little bit more aware of Endure, like, on certain Pokemon, I think. Like, if we do get to, like, turn 3. So, like, if we ever go against, like, a Grovyle or a Barrascuda, we do need to be careful about, we do need to be careful about that, because it can mess you up, and then it messes up the Dynamax order. Okay. So, clang, 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 clang with the trolley. Clang, 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 clang with the bell. Well done, Jurassic guy. But yeah, and then, because basically, you're going to be able to Dynamax and set up the rain here, and that's going to be a really lovely, amazing, awesome thing. So yeah. I feel pretty confident about this one. I feel pretty confident here. I think this is going to go well. And let's see how this goes, shall we? Yeah, save for preserving life. That's the thing. Basically, it would only be if you're against, like, a Pokemon, I don't know, that you thought you were going to die to and you're on your last life, maybe. But, again, it's that thing where, like, offense kind of is the best defense in this mode. You kind of do need to get every hit you can, so it's why if you ever do use like a status move or something, you really have to be kind of like weighing damage output. So like for an Alcremie, you have to ask, what is going to deal more damage and finish this battle faster? Like me using a Dazzling Gleam or me using a Decorate. And often, if you have something that's like, say, Stab super effective, the answer is Decorating, so that's fine. But if you're just like, oh, I'm ×4 super effective against this, but I'm going to use Swords Dance anyway, it's like, well, hang on, Chief. Okay. Ooh, nice. Is anyone a special attacker? Jurassic guy asks. Persian is, but we want to focus on physical here if we can. We just want to like attack here with like our Shadow Ball and Assurance and Rock Slide and everything. Right, here's the Rock Slide. Show me potato Rock Slide. Yeah, why is it, like, Persian is more of a special attacker, but it has Assurance, so, like, just go for that. But yeah, Cofagrigus is, like, the one, like, absolute special attacker we have here. All our other, like, Barraskewda's physical, the other two are, like, mixed, and then Cofagrigus is special. But it doesn't matter, we did it, guys, we did it. So well done, everyone. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. And if you haven't already, please click like on the video. But get those stars and sparkles in. Wish everyone good shiny luck. And let's see if we can get a shiny Ultra Beast, a shiny Clown. Will my legendary shiny kind of, you know, hunt that I've been going on since the Golden Mesprit end right here, right now, with a shiny Ultra Beast? That is the question. Let's see how it goes. Cheese, your 69th Pokeball. Wait, oh, Cheese, if you don't have many, you should probably restock. If you only have 69, you should probably restock. Right, Cofagrigus is a no. I don't think that's a controversial opinion, Gage, because even me, a person who is not a fan of Pokemon Legends Arceus, likes the Frost status more than Freeze, and I think a lot of people liked it and wished it was in the game, and I think having something to kind of nerf special attack is a useful thing, and it would give Ice types more usability and stuff. So, and Ice is like quite poor defensively, but if they had a way to nerf special attackers, then Ice would be more popular. So I don't think that's controversial at all. I don't think you're like a massive outlier. I don't think people like Freeze. So, oh, Cheese! Cheese got shiny Blacephalon! Cheese got shiny Blacephalon! Yes! Cheese, you did it! Oh, Cheese, I'm so proud of you. Yes! Okay, well, I better check mine. Hang on. Cofagrigus is a no. Will I get a shiny Shiinotic? No. Ah. Will I get a shiny Barraskewda? It's not a Barabluda. But will we get the shiny Midnight Cosmic Disco Ball Blacephalon? Cheese, does that look shiny? Can you tell me based on your game, does that look shiny to you? I don't think it looks shiny, Cheese. I don't think it looks shiny at all. Cheese, congratulations. That's so cool. That makes me very happy. Okay, so let's just check the old spreadsheet Reno. Let's see. So, is Cofagrigus a Lampant? No. Is Shiinotic a Lurantis? No. Is Barraskewda a Dubwool? No. And is Blacephalon a shiny Blacephalon? No. No sparkles all round. So I just need to check who of these. Okay, Barraskewda's like the best one of these or whatever. So I choose you, Barraskewda. You're so happy, you're like shaking. Ah, well, that's really cool. That makes me happy. Cheese, you're so sorry, Bo. No, please don't be. Unless you like can't do any of my tickets now. Then I will. Then it will be like, oh, then it's gonna be so annoying to like give Cheese a like Cheese has to do all the wild cards now. But no, that's so cool. You don't, no need to apologize at all. I am excited for you. Right, but hang on, Barraskewda. So I know I don't sound like I am so excited for you, Cheese. It's just I just need to make sure I like still save the ticket. Okay, there we go. No, Cheese, that is so cool. Okay, so we are done with my tickets for the day. All we have are wild cards. So, who is available? Okay, so basically we're looking for like people who are like strike ones here, I would say. So let's get the old wildcard list up. Do you guys have any of the following Pokemon in your ticket list? Okay, in your list of tickets, do you have any of the following? Do you have Tapu Bulu, Nihilego, Boswell, Pheromosa, Xurkitree, Celesteela, Kartana, Guzzlord, and or Stakataka. If you have any of those Pokemon, could you please let me know, like, strike the number of times you've played today, and if you have any of those tickets, ready, set, bow. We'll definitely have a Xander one. So we could do either, like, I think, like, either Buzzwole or Stakataka. Onlara is here and has Pheromosa. Kevin has Kartana. Although we have done Kartana a lot recently, so... but we'll have to see. But let's see what we've got. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. A lot of people need to do Pheromosa. Here's what I'm thinking, Abraham Lincoln. I think... Why don't we do, like, a Pheromosa and then, like, a Stakataka or something like that? I can't believe the funny number was the one to be shiny. Oh my gosh, Cheese, yeah, you're right. Oh gosh. Okay, well then don't stock up. Just get one more Pokeball, Cheese. Just get one more Pokeball. That's all you need to buy. Just buy one Pokeball, Cheese. Do it. and then you'll get shinies for life. But okay. So... Would that sound okay? Maybe if we did like a Pheromosa first, a team Pheromosa, and then team 5 Stakataka. I don't have a pun for that. But does that sound okay? And then we'll figure out who are, like, you know, the people who can do each or whatever, and then that should, in theory, in-game theory, work. Mr. Spreadsheet, can you please just... Mr. Spreadsheet, can you please work? Don't be annoying. Please don't be a jerk. Okay, Guzzlord, Pheromosa. There we go. Viv, you made it. Okay, so here's the plan. So, here's what I'm gonna do. Buy loads of Pokeballs of what? 999. Oh my gosh. Okay, so guys, so let's figure out Pheromosa first, okay? So could you guys please let me know? Oh, hang on, I just did the wrong shortcut. There were a bunch of people who had Pheromosa, so here's what I'm going to propose, okay? Could you guys please put, like, strike the number of times you played. Let me know if you can do Pheromosa, and then if you have the ticket for it, like, put that in brackets afterwards. I know that's a little bit different from how we normally do it, but let's just make sure that, like, you know, the people who... like, we've got to make sure at least one of the ticket holders, like, gets in here. We have multiple Pheromosa tickets, so... But does that sound okay? So, ready, set, bow. Let me know if you can do Pheromosa, because we did have a couple of Pheromosa ticket holders. And on Lara can't do Guzzlord. So I will... Oh, wait, hang on. I said Guzzlord. I meant Stakataka. I mean, you can't do Stakataka either, but I meant Stakataka. Because that's the one Xander has. Sorry. So, like, Xander, you're going to be hosting a Stakataka next, like, after this. But we'll do a Pheromosa now, so hang on. So I said... I even put Guzzlord in the spreadsheet. Why did I put Guzzlord? Sorry, so we're going to do Pheromosa and Stakataka, okay? So, let me know if you can do Pheromosa. Let me know if you have the ticket, and maybe let me know if you can't do Stakataka as well. Okay, so ready, set, bow, all that stuff, and then we'll figure this out. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, so Weiss can't do Pheromosa. Okay, so that's fine. So you'll be in the lottery for Stakataka. And then Jurassic Guy would prefer Stakataka. Okay, Kevin can do and Kevin can't do Stakataka, right? Or am I confusing people here? Okay. So let's see. We've got Kiba on Lara. I'd say we've got Kiba on Lara, Kevin, and oh, hang on, screen's gone dark. And then Kieran can do Pheromosa as well. Okay. Oh, you've already got Pheromosa? Oh, well then... Okay, well, yeah. Okay, well then I'm going to put you on the Stakataka one. Because that is what I mean. When I say can you do things, I do mean if you've already got them, okay? So there... Okay, so here's what I'm... Okay, so we're going to have 1 on Lara, 2 Kevin, 3 Kiba, and 4... was it Kieran? Kieran. Yeah, okay. This is what I've got. We're gonna do. I think we're gonna do the Nightbot negative selection game here. Okay. Oh, Kevin can do both. Oh, whatever. It is decided. Oh, and also, on Lara's not an exclamation point. On Lara's number 1. I accidentally held onto the shift button. Okay. So we're going to do the Nightbot negative selection game. Whoever Nightbot picks here will have to do stack attacker next time or something like that. Although that is kind of unfair for On Lara, if On Lara doesn't get to do this one. Maybe like On Lara can host. I don't know. We'll see what this says. I kind of hope it's not On Lara just because it's unfairer for On Lara. It's Kevin. Kevin, you're in the Stack Attacker lottery. Okay, so this is going to be On Lara, Kiba, and Kieran. That kind of worked out, to be honest. Okay, so of course this is the one I win. Exactly, Kevin. You're the losierest winner to have ever won. Or lost, I don't know. So anyway, On Lara, Kiba, and Kieran. I'm going to put you guys on the spreadsheet. And then Xander's going to host a Stack Attacker after this, and then we'll figure out who's doing that in like 20 minutes or whatever, okay? So, here we go. Right. Kevin, I didn't think the bug leaders that pretty anyway. I mean, I hope you didn't. Okay. So, internet. Please make sure you're connected to the internet on the Ycom. Make sure you talk to the nice lady. On Lara, you can just host this. We'd sort of already kind of teed you up for it, hadn't we? So yeah, if you're on Lara, you're going to select Pheromosa. If you're not on Lara, you're going to select Anything Goes. And then here we go. So we'll get on the number thing, and then we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so we'll decide Stack Attacker in 20 minutes. Because again, I always like seeing there could be someone, like we could get the return of Froggo, and Froggo could be like, I want to do a Stack Attacker, and Froggo would be a Strike Zero. And so we you know, I always want to give people who haven't played a chance. It's why at the beginning I can assign multiple teams because everyone's on a level playing field. But once we get to like some people have played once, that's where I do then like to do just one at a time. Because then that is a bit more fair. Because we started to have a few Dynamax Adventures where I'd assign a team early, and then people would come in and be like, oh, can I play? And it's like, oh, we've already assigned the teams, but with people who've already played. Right, so it's 04120121. I like it, I like it. Ragey. We haven't seen Ragey for a long time. Ragey Fagey, fan of KG, was an example reason of why... Oh, the cow's going... Hang on. I need to let the cat out. Hang on. Sorry about that. The little cow wanted to be let out. So yeah, not the one who we took to the vet. This is a different cat. But the one who goes in and out. Okay, what are we doing? We're doing Pheromosa. Pheromosa's bug and fighting. That means it's super duper mega weak to flying types. But then it's also weak to fire, psychic, and fury. So keep an eye out for all that. It's very frail, no need for stat moves or anything. Just attack it. Attacker, but not stack attacker. Just attack. Okay. Yeah, so... Starmie technically has super effective moves against this thing. And the other two Pokemon are weak to fighting, so... yeah. But, okay. Oh, great! They replaced the things that are weak to fighting with things that are ×4 weak to fighting. Isn't that fun? Okay. I'm gonna go with Linoon, because if worse comes to... Oh, Driftblim, for the love of Nelly, pick Driftblim, thank you. No, well done. No, at the very... If we get nothing, I can at least use Baby Doll Eyes, and that's something. Oh, but there is a Swoobat to the left. Oh, that was Swoobat to the left, right? Like Psychic Flying? A psychic thing that was flapping wings. Yes! Okay, Swoobat, that's cool. Yeah, so, okay, if we do Tangela and then Swoobat, and if I get the Swoobat, the rest... Oh, and then there is Metang, who we could get. Maybe we could get Metang instead of, like, either the Drifblim or the Starmie. The thing is, Drifblim has pretty good resistance to Pheromosa, whereas Starmie doesn't. But then it's like attacks aren't as good. Because Kadabra at least is like stab psychic and it's using its special attack, whereas Starmie like isn't as good because it has like physical psychic. So why did I know a physical psychic move, which already is kind of an antithetical thing or whatever. Right, here we go. Or should I say here we boo? Right, here we go. Onlera's going big, but don't go home. Because we still got 4 fights. We've got 3 other fights after this. Okay. So, Kadabra. Here we go. Kadabra. Right, I'm going to plug my phone back in, because it's not charging much. Icy wind. More like an icy wind. We could see who's low on health. That's a good point, Onlera. Although, here's the thing I will say. Between a Kadabra and a Starmie, I don't really think having full health is going to make that much difference with, like, a stab lunge or whatever Pheromosa has. Do you know what I mean? So, again, I think that's a good idea. Like, we can check the health for sure. But I also think at the same time, maybe given it's, like, a Pheromosa and given we're talking about, like, a Kadabra, it's not probably going to make that much of a difference. But I do still think that's a good idea. I just think it's a less relevant idea than it would be in other Dynamax Adventures. Oh, Crud Paralysis. But see, something like having a status effect could totally play into it. Whoever has a status effect. Now, that does play into it. So, yeah, maybe saying health. What do we want to say? Like, maybe not health, like our wellness? I don't know. Like health with a capital H. Who we can see who's more hurt, or like health or status. Like I want to come up with a term for like health and status, because okay, yeah, if someone had paralysis, it's like okay, switch them, or if someone had a burn or poison, like switch them. But yeah. I would love to do a double switch here if Tangela were of any use against a Swoobat, but no, we don't want to switch here. We've got a good team for a Swoobat here, I would say. We resist Psychic pretty well, and like Starmie can use Max Rockfall of all moves, and yeah, so I think that'll be fine. Oh, there is a Scientist. But I don't think we want to science here, I'm afraid, because Starmie is... Well, maybe Kieran could science for fun and whimsy. Kieran, if you want to do the Scientist, you can do the Scientist. I know in theory I could do the Scientist because I'm paralyzed here, but it's more fun if Kieran does it, because Kieran's going to be Dynamaxing. So... But as long as you select it nice and quick, then it should be fine. Okay. Oh, it's G. Oh, that's actually good, because it resists Psychic, and it's super effective. So, yay, this works. Okay, I'll take this. I mean, it still has the same problems as Kadabra and Starmie, and it actually doesn't have a Psychic move, so maybe it's arguably worse than Starmie. Actually, okay, this is a good switch for the Swoobat. I don't know if it's a good switch for the Pheromosa, because it doesn't actually have a Psychic move. It only has Draining Kiss, doesn't it? But nevertheless. Okay, maybe this helps make the choice between Kadabra and Starmie, because it's like Kadabra is definitely better against Pheromosa than Jinx. Because at least Kadabra resists fighting, whereas Jinx doesn't even resist fighting. But I still think this is a good switch for, I still think this is a good switch with regards to, like, having something good against the Swoobat. So, Right, Max Mindstorm! Oh, and of course it went for, like, the one Pokemon that, like, doesn't resist. Well, the one of the two. Okay. Right. Here we go, Max Hailstorm. And then from Max Mindstorm to Max Hailstorm. Whoa! Was that a crit? That did so much damage. No, that wasn't a crit. Dang, that did loads. Right, Dazzling Gleam. More like a Dazzling Beam. And then Thunderbolt and Lightning, very, very frightening. Very nice. And then I'm paralyzed, but I'm going to come in clutch with a Shadow Claw. Nice. And then I am going to switch here just because, yeah, I don't have anything else now. Actually, no, wait. Hang on, I have a theory. No, because we want to switch Jinx, don't we? Never mind, ignore me. Ignore me. I am going to switch it. If Jinx had been a slightly better switch, then we could have, like, you know, ditched Drifblim for this. But I think because of the Jinx, we will stick with me switching. And then this should be good. Jinx is the best ice type in DAs, Kieran says. That's a bold claim. But I am trying to think of, are there any better ones? Are there any better ones? Frostlass is pretty good, I would say. But let's see, Frostlass. But is there anything good? But Jinx is more powerful than Frostlass. Celio is pretty good. I'd say Celio's pretty good. Okay, so Metang. Yeah, Metang. And then, because this, like, has some good resistances, and... Although we're not very good at fighting this, I've just realized. But then again, Swampert would have a lot of the same issues, so... I don't know. I do have a little bit of a theory here about me possibly not Dynamaxing here. Because I don't really have a whole lot to offer here, and Drifblim has Thunderbolt, and maybe, like, Drifblim using Thunderbolt could be a better thing here. Should we... And then Kadabra could Dynamax against the... Should I pass on my Dynamax here for Drifblim? Because if Drifblim uses Thunderbolt... or Max Lightning, I think that would be better. And then Kadabra could Dynamax. Because Kadabra would be a better Dynamaxer than Drifblim anyway. So, that's what I'm thinking. I'm game thinking. Yeah, I don't know. Like, let me know. Because passing might be... I'm thinking it might... I think I'm honestly better at just trying to get, like, a special defense drop here. If I felt like Speed Swap could be useful... I would go for it, but... Yeah, I'm going to go for the special defense drop. Please get it. Please prove me right. Oh, I didn't prove it right. Okay, Ice Beam, Cheese Freeze. No, okay. Size Shock. Going for the... Oh, God. Yeah, we are in trouble here, aren't we? Thunderbolt Paralyze. Can we get something? Okay, oh, no, please. Oh, my gosh. I still would Dynamax here because we're still faster and stuff. I know I could have used a Simple Beam here. I just didn't really know who was a good thing to Simple Beam. Like, we don't really have any stat up type stuff here. But okay. I suppose I could have simpled the Metang. No, but if it uses Max Steel Spike, that would be horrendous. I would... Does Kadabra have Psychic? Because maybe I would go for Psychic for the special defense drop. But okay, I think the cat might... The cat who does go nuts might be going nuts now. We should have gone for the Swampert. Probably. But I have faith that this special defense dropping strat is going to work. I have faith. Oh, it doesn't have Psychic? Dang. Okay. Right, here's the Max Lightning. Very, very frightening me. Now, the only thing we have to worry about, which I know I'm jinxing by saying here, is if it sets up a Max Mindstorm and replaces the terrain. If it doesn't replace the terrain, we're okay. It's all good. Okay, here's the Max Lightning. Very, very frightening. Oh, crud. Okay, well, it was trying to set up a terrain. See, look, how nice. It was trying to help us. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I didn't think about how tough this was gonna be. Just kind of thought of the type matchups here. But this is okay. We're gonna get something. We're gonna get a freeze or a drop or something. Like, mathematically, we have to get one of these things. Okay. Shakes tree gets 9 pink apricorns. Ooh, that would be nice. Right, okay. Oh, no, it's nullifying. But what is even nullifying? We haven't, like, had anything. Okay, Meteor Mash. Oh, crud. Hang in there. Oh, my gosh. We are so low health. Oh, never mind. Yeah, okay, Swampert would have been easier. I don't know. Yeah, I guess we should have just picked the path of least resistance and put up with having a Jinx in our team. That ultimately would have been the smarter thing. Can we get a cheese freeze, please? Oh my gosh. Oh my double gosh. Okay. Is this even going to get the KO? I don't think it is. We need a crit or something. Oh no. This is still fine, though, even if we lose our... This is actually still fine, and the reason why is because we're going to switch Jinx for Metang, and then that'll actually be really good for the... I probably should have been using Air Slash, shouldn't I? But I wanted to, like, see if I could get that drop. But I'll use Air Slash now, because that's the more powerful thing. Air Slash! Okay. There we go. But this is fine, though, because we're going to switch Jinx here, okay? We're going to switch Jinx, and then that means that Metang is going to be our Dynamaxer, and then that's actually a really good thing. And then, yeah, like, this is going to be fine. We are probably going to get a Beast Boost, like, unfortunately. But, or two. But, But yeah, so Jinx. Let's all go and switch a Jinx. Jinx. Kieran, please now switch your Jinx. Switch your Jinx. Switch that Jinx. Thank you. No, thank you. Okay, awesome. And then, yeah, so I know we're at low health and everything. I know this sucks. But here's the thing. The two Pokemon we need the most, right, is a good Dynamaxer and our ×4 super effective... Oh, Psychic Seed. Oh, if you can get a Psychic Seed, get that. But yeah, I'm gonna go for a Psychic Seed for fun. Why not? But here's the thing: the two most Pokemon we need, the two most important Pokemon we need, a super effective Stab Dynamaxer and our ×4 super effective, like flying type move. That's like the most important thing. So, that's, like, the most important thing here. Because, again, I'm going to hit this thing pretty hard with a ×4 super effective. And then... And Metang with, like, a Max Mindstorm is going to be... Oh, it has Throat Chop, doesn't it? Huh. Good point. Well, we might be screwed. But let's find out together, shall we? Okay. Air Slash! We're probably going to one-turn this, no problem. Like, it'll probably just use, like, Lunge on Metang or something. Oh, no, it'll use, like, I don't know, it'll use, like, a fighting-type move on me. That'll be, like, ×4 quad resistant. And then we'll, like, one-turn this thing. So... Hi, Bug Lady, please be kind, Kevin says. Kevin, like, she literally heard you say that she's not that pretty after all. Oh, Swift! We can shake it off! Hang in there, Kadabra. Oh, I think Kadabra fainted. No. It actually did go with the weakest move, like one of the weakest moves it had, though, which is like really funny. Okay, what are you getting a boost to? Speed! That's actually not bad. That's actually not bad. Okay, look. See, I just did all... Like, guys, we're going to win this. Okay, it's getting desperate, so it might use a move here. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, there you go. Look, we didn't even need a Dynamax. It didn't even matter. That was actually quite wild. So well done, everyone. Very nice work, everyone. Very nice. So, good stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. And if you haven't clicked like, because look at how tense that final battle was. Like, if you haven't liked the video yet, then I don't know what's wrong with you. So no, if you could like the video, though, it really does help. So just make sure you have, because a lot of people don't. like people come by and say hi, but they don't like. And you gotta do both. You gotta do both. But no, well done everyone. Seriously, very nice work. Let's see what we got. Let's see our spoils. So Tangela is not shiny, but it's a girl Tangela, so that's something. Swoobat is not a shiny. The humanity. Shout out to my marine biologist friend, humanity. Will we get the Metang, Silver Metang, the original Skybow, Silver Metang? But no, it's not a dupe. But will we get my first ever wild card, my first ever Ultra Beast? Will we get the black legging Pheromosa? That doesn't look like it has black leggings. Although I've never realized she's actually wearing like stilettos, right? Like those are like some big heel boots. Boots, did someone say? Yes. Anyway. Right. So yeah, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. Do any of these have any good natures? Oh, an adamant Tangela. So no, not really. But no, I guess I could go with the Swoobat. Let me check the old spreadsheet-areno. Very quickly. Oh, hang on. Something about Pokemon Go and Lucky Eggs. Lucky Eggs last twice as long right now. How wonderful. For those interested. Okay, let's check the old spreadsheet-areno, because you never know. So, is a Swoobat a Lampent? No. Is a Metang from Hoenn? Yes. Is Pheromosa a Pheromosa? Yes. And is Tangela a Magmar? No. So, okay. Yeah, I'm just going to get the Swoobat. It's what I used. You know, I will reward it for its hard work. How is she fast in heals like those? I don't know, man. It's a good question. Okay, but good question, Gage. Right, oh dear, it looks as though... So, am I going to keep the ticket? No, but thank you very much for hosting on Lara. And then, so... okay, so we're going to be doing a Stack Attacker with Xander, right? Like, Xander, you have Stack Attacker, and that's... I know I accidentally said Guzzlord, but I meant Stack Attacker. Could you guys and gals and non-binary pals please let me know if you are interested in doing a Stack Attacker right now? This is going to be our last raid of the day, okay? Could you please let me know if you can do Stack Attacker? Strike the number of times you've played. Let me know if you've done... if you can do a Stack Attacker. Ready, set, bow. Let me know. Last chance of the day. And the yellow brick house awaits, exactly. One of my friends sent me a message yesterday, who I play Pogo with a bunch, and he said, he went like, got one, and I saw he went, got one, and I thought it was going to be a shiny, and then it was a Stack Attacker, and I was like, well, that doesn't look very golden. And I was like, have they like messed up the sprite in this game, and it's like super saturated, and then I realized he just like had never even got a Stack Attacker, let alone a shiny one, so, okay. So let's see what we got. Okay, we got Kevin and Cheese. If that's all there is, then that's all there is. But Jurassic did express interest in a Stack Attacker earlier, so I'm gonna give about like... Oh, Viv is a Strike Zero. Okay, well, Viv's a Strike Zero. Okay, so we've got Xander, we've got Viv. That's cool. Hang on, Viv. Let me just add you to the spreadsheet for today. There we go. So you're now on the list of today's players. So yeah, so if Jurassic Guy, this is your last shout. Like if you want to be in the lottery for the final one. Although I will just say, if Nightbot picks Cheese over Kevin, that will be funny given Cheese got a shiny Ultra Beast today. That's not me suggesting anything. I'm just saying that would be hilarious. Again, we cannot let probabilities affect democracy. But yeah, so this is going to be number one. Oh, can I stop pressing the thingy point? Oh my god, hang on, right. 1 is Cheese. 2 is Kevin. So this is going to... Okay, so here we go. So yeah. So this is the Nightbot random selection game. So whoever Nightbot picks is going to be our winner and our final player, okay? Jurassic seems to have left, unfortunately. So we're going to have Xander, we're going to have Viv, and we're going to have whoever Nightbot picks right now. I also might need to put the cat in the litter robot, because he's getting fussy. Who's it gonna be? Maybe I should leave and feed the cat and then come back and see who Nightbot picks. It's number 1! It's Cheese! So Cheese, congratulations! I'm typing Cheese in chat for some reason. But there you go, it's Cheese! So well done, Cheese. Cheese, will you get a second shiny today? That would be hilarious. Please do it, Cheese. Please get a shiny. So here we go. Kevin, you can be our backup. Of course, you won the negative game. Well, it's because you're not going to win the positive game with an attitude like that, Kevin. Okay, so sorry, that was quite a good joke. Okay, so please make sure on the Ycom you are connected to the internet. And then please talk to the nice scientist lady, and then say yes please to doing a Dynamax adventure, because it'd be weird joining a Dynamax adventure stream and then not wanting to do a Dynamax adventure. We're gonna say anything goes, and Xander is gonna give us a code any moment now. Now that we're ready, it'll be any moment now. Having a sip of water. Watery water. My water's very watery today. Okay, 0422 2025. That's 0422 2025. And this is Glow. So Xander, Bo. So we should have Viv and Cheese. We should have and Akara over there. Maybe. And then on Lara's kind of ears prick up, and I'm like, no, I'm not playing in this one. It's like, but no, okay. No, we're in. So, sorry, Kevin, no 59-second rule for you today. But here we go. Stack Attacker is a rock and steel type, which means it's super duper mega weak to both fighting and ground types. If we can't get those, water is the other thing that is like regularly super effective. This thing has more ×4 super effective weaknesses than actual ×2 super effective weaknesses. That's kind of wild. So here we go. Here we go, or should I say here we boo? And we'll find out, shall we? So, although Stoutland is terrible, so please for the love of Nelly, don't pick that. Phalanx and Doublade are pretty nifty because they have fighting type moves. Scorching Sands is ×4 super effective stab. So Sandaconda is wunderbar. Kraganor is terrible because both of its type is weak to both of Stack Attackers, so Sandaconda is the choice here. And then Garbodor has Drain Punch, more like a lame punch. But no, Garbodor actually is really good. Drain Punch is excellent. Please don't think it's lame. Please pick it. Yes. Okay, so we have a good team here. It's one that could do with some improvements. Like if we could get rid of Doublade and Garbodor, that'd be pretty nifty, but we'll see. Oh, is that Heatmore on the left? Oh, Heatmore, more like a Neatmore. Heatmore does have Fire Lash, and then there is a fighting type in the top left-hand corner. But we can't reach... Okay, we need to go to the right. If we want to get that Girder, we want to go to the right. So, sorry, Heatmore, we can't pick you today. So we need to go for the Sneasel. And oh, there is Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo has Body Press and Stomping Tantrum. So actually, this is okay. Although, I will just say that I do need Lurantis for the old spreadsheet arena, but Sudowoodo is like weak to everything we have as well, so Sudowoodo is just the better thing to pick here. Oh wait, no, I don't need Sudowoodo. I did need Sudowoodo for the spreadsheet arena, but I don't now, do I? So yeah, so let's go like Sneasel, Sudowoodo, Girder, and then that should be pretty good. If we have a let me just check our list here. Oh, okay, this is all out of order, isn't it? Yeah, so maybe if Cheese has the Girder and Xander, not Xander, but just Xander. If Xander gets the, and then if Xander gets the, Sudowoodo, that could be pretty good. Although it's a bit of a shame, just because like Doublade is better against a Gerda than a Sudowoodo, but I mean we always could like leave it. We always could pass over the Sudowoodo. Because Doublade actually no. I will just say one thing. Doublade actually is better defensively against a stack attacker than a Sudowoodo. So maybe we could like just check on our health situation after Sudowoodo and then maybe switch. But we've already just lost a load of health though, so maybe we'll end up switching anyway. Okay, Skitter Smack, nice. That gets that pesky special attack down, which I would sort of joke like Sneasel's a physical attacker, but it does have Snarl, so... What are the types of stack attacker? So stack attacker is rock and steel. So it's like an Aggron. Think of it like an Aggron. And that's your like key to success. But yeah, so it does have rock and steel moves, so that like Sudowoodo is like bad against steel. And Sneasel is bad against both. So but yeah, basically we definitely don't want this Sneasel. It's not going to be useful against anything coming up. And it's definitely not good against stack attacker. There we go. So my jaw needed to crack so badly there. Right, Sudowoodo, and then... Yeah, and then Gerda, and then I think that'll work. We'll get Lurantis another time. I'm sure there'll be like some ground or water type or rock type that Lurantis is good against that we can use it for. But not today, Mr. Spreadsheet. Sneasel can join Kevin in the reject pile. Exactly. That's the spirit, Kevin. But no. No, it is funny how Nightbot has been so cruel to you today. Although, did it... like, wasn't that... No, I think there were only the 2 times Nightbot, like, didn't pick you or whatever. Okay, anyway, Bark. Right, here we go. I'm going to set up with Max Knuckle. If you got physical moves, use them now. Use them, don't lose them. But here we go. Or should I say here we boo? Here we go. Hang on, how is my phone doing on the old charging front? You're not going to show me the percentage? Okay, good. It has actually been charging up a bit. Right. Okay, sorry, I've kind of run out of things to talk about right there and then. Okay, here we go. Kadoosh, nice. I feel like there was something else that happened since like Thursday or whatever. But yeah, how are you? But yeah, no, how is your guys' weekends going so far? Because normally I check in on your weekend on a Sunday, but now I'm checking in on a Saturday. I guess for a bunch of you it might still kind of be like early on a Saturday, like the best is yet to come with regards to your weekend. But I mean, I think Cheese might have peaked with the Blacephalon, but we'll have to see. Cheese could get a second shiny here, so. Oh, the Ghibli list. Oh yeah, I was meant to do that on Friday. Oh, well, we'll have to... Cheese, are you around tomorrow? Because obviously we only have like 2 fights left now. Like it's way too. There's just not enough time to talk about like Ghibli movies and which ones I like and which ones I don't. Spoiler: there is like the Ghibli movies largely fall under like 2 people, and one of the 2 people I kind of noticed like his films were like all the ones I tended not to enjoy. Like when I looked them up, like I already had like these are the ones I enjoy, these are the ones I don't enjoy. But then when I looked them up, I was like, oh, all the ones I don't like are like by this other guy. There's like Miyazaki, whose like ones are great, and then the other guy, I don't like his ones. They're the ones I don't like as much. But here we go. So that's your spoiler. No, and I can sort of say like I'll just give you a list of like some of my favorites. I won't give them to you in any particular order, but Whisper of the Heart, The Cat Returns, Castle in the Sky, From Up on Poppy Hill. Hang on, what's the other one? I think there's another one I like have on my list of like favorites or something. But yeah, I would get rid of Doublade now, and then just because it does have that little bit less health, and then because Garbodor will be, I think Garbodor should be okay against Gerda, hopefully. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Okay, we'll go for Gerda. Oh, and there are berries after. Oh, this is fine. Oh, this is no worries. I didn't realize there are berries. Cat Return's underappreciated. Well, wasn't it kind of like, wasn't it like a bit of like a direct to DVD type? I mean, maybe in Japan they released it like at cinemas or something, but it's got this kind of like straight to DVD feel. But it's like really good though. Like I think it's like one of the most fun and best ones there is. Oh, Tales of Earthsea. I remember quite liking that. The main thing about that movie that I remember is that Willem Dafoe speaks so quietly, you can just hear like all his mouth noise. Like you can tell he's like right up to the microphone, and you can hear all the like the kind of noises. And it's a little bit gross. And I apologize for grossing you guys out. It's probably lunchtime for a number of you, and I'm sorry I just ruined that. Okay. So here we go, or should I say here we boo? No, here we go. But yeah, that's like the one thing I remember about Earthsea. Oh no, and it has Timothy Dalton, and he goes Sparrowhawk, sort of thing. Like I remember that. But no, I quite liked it. I remember quite liking it. No, what are the, hang on. So, hang on. Whisper of the Heart, Cat Returns, Castle in the Sky, From Up on Poppy Hill. I feel like there's like one other that's kind of in my rotation of like I would call that like a favorite, but I can't think what the other one I'm missing is now. Yeah, we'll bring up a list. We'll bring up a list when we talk about it. But yeah, if you're here, Cheese, if you're here like tomorrow, please remind me, like, talk about the Ghibli movie, and do that like early in your message, like in your first message. So like, hey and hello there everyone, welcome, and you can be like, hi Bo, talk about Ghibli, and I'll be like, oh, the list. But yeah, Cat Returns was originally supposed to be a small short for a theme park. Project C exploded in scale, and they got Anne Hathaway, and it became a movie. No. Also, can I just say, Anne Hathaway, what a trooper. There was like some behind the scenes thing, and she sort of said about like she screams a lot in the movie. And when you like, and then they like put together all the clips of her screaming, and it is like every 30 seconds she's screaming. Like she does scream a lot in that movie, and she was a real trooper for it, and she was very good at it as well. Like screaming is not an easy thing. So, okay. Right. Oh, and don't worry about the having the Doublade, Xander. I do think Doublade might secretly be better than Sudowoodo. Because Sudowoodo does have the weaknesses to it, so... Oh, did Cheese mention it at the beginning of the stream? Whoops. Okay. Well, everyone remind me tomorrow. Don't just leave it to Cheese. No, okay. Aerial Ace. Oh, nice. You gotta mention it and mention it and mention it and mention it, and it's like so. If we go left, does that sound like a plan? Yes, but talk about Ghibli. Like mention it at every point. No, okay. My if you did say it at the beginning, I do apologize because yeah, I've kind of. But in fairness, I did end up talking about like the cat and other things. Not the Cat Returns, but the cat. So. And the fact that we're streaming on a Saturday, like it's a little bit different today, isn't it? Things are a bit different, so that's my excuse. Right, here we go. Here we go. This is our penultimate Pokemon. So we're going to get rid of 07 Garbodor, like Garbo7 at the very end of the message, I'll just subtly bring it up. Well, Ghibli. Exactly. But by subtly, I mean in capital letters. Okay. Garbodor Jones. We'll get rid of Garbodor for Gerda, and then because if we use Max Knuckle but on Focus Punch, that's going to do so much damage. Like, that's going to be like a base 100 power max knuckle. Cheese, would you be able to tell me, when you do your max knuckle, would you be able to tell me the power of the focus punch one versus the power of the brick break one, and then obviously use the more powerful one? But yes, Ghibli! Basically, yeah. Chocolate! Exactly. Like, we'll like chocolate the Ghibli, okay? Chocolate the heck out of that Ghibli. Okay, I can do that. Ghibli! But here's the fun thing. But tomorrow, I'm just going to ignore you at every chance I get, and as if you're not saying it. Like, you're going to keep saying it, and I'm going to keep ignoring it. And you'll be like, bro, pay attention! Ghibli! But no, here we go. Stack attacker, here we go. Hi, Ghibli Bo. How the Ghibli are you Ghibli doing? Well, exactly, that's the spirit. I think the focus punch will be 100. I think focus punch will be 100. And then the brick break will probably be like 90. But that's my theory, my game theory. Okay, anyway. But yeah, get those attacks in. Let me know the power. Because yeah, the max knuckle can go up to 100, I think. But you have to have a powerful move. Focus punch is 100 and the other was 90. So there you go. I was correct about something, which is nice because sometimes I do get things wrong. But I actually remembered that factually. Right, here we go. For the honor of Grayskull, do it, cheese! Okay, so there's the brick break. It's a bit of a shame that our Dynamaxing Pokemon is on the slower side. But that's okay. Here's the max knuckle. More like a max chuckle. Kadoosh. Okay, so there we go. We got the attack boost. Sacred Sword. More like a stack attacker's board. It's using Brutal Swing. Hang in there, Doublade. I forgot about that. Actually, no, I didn't. I remembered that. Sandspit, Sandspit, baby Sandspit. Sandspit like a fire pit. Oh, Iron Head, more like Judge Dredd. Okay. That's why we didn't want Sudowoodo, though. Would have been very weak to that Iron Head. Right, here we go. I think I'm going to probably finish this up with the brick break here, right? Oh, no, not quite. Scorching Sands. And there we go. Right, well done, everyone. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Let me know. Oh, actually, it would be really cool if I got this as shiny here so I could show my friend on Pogo what the shiny looks like. Now, now that would be funny. That would be funny. Right. Here we go, though. Sandspit is rough raising it. Oh, right, yeah, the special defense would go up for, like, Scorching Sands, yeah. It would go up for Scorching Sands. I think all the rest of us were physical, though, right? But that is something you do have to be aware of. So, well done, everyone. There is a person outside my window. And my window is like a little weird courtyardy thing that's like the gap between all the houses. So it's always weird when there's a person out there, because it's like, what are they doing? Alright, Sneasel is not shiny. Sudowoodo is a Sudowoodo. No. Gerda is not shiny. No shinies for Viv. No shinies for Xander. Cheese, tell me you got a shiny Stack Attacker. Tell me you got the shiny Stack Attacker, Cheese. Well, don't fake out, but like, let me know. No shiny. Dang. Well, then it's up to me. Last chance of the day of our bus replacement service Saturday. Will we get my first ever Ultra Beast, my first ever wild card, the Golden Stack Attacker? No, it's a regular Stack Attacker. No. No. And we got a girl team, though. Okay. So, we got a timid Sneasel. How about that? And a timid Gerda. Why do we keep getting these timid Gerdas? I feel like I always see timid Gerda specifically. That's, to quote my friend Ryan Bartley, wild. Okay. So, yeah, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there either. So tomorrow's the day, guys. Tomorrow's the day where mathematically I should get a shiny legendary Pokemon. So tune in, be there or be square, because, like, it's, according to the laws of maths, it's gonna happen tomorrow. Shiny legendary, baby. But no, let me just check the old spreadsheet, Reno. To just see, because, yeah, Gerda is not a Lampent, Sudowoodo is not a Dunsparce. It was a Sudowoodo, but now it's not a Dunsparce. And Sneasel is not a Dunsparce. So, yeah. These are all terrible. But I'm gonna go for the timid Gerda, because just I feel like I always get timid Gerdas. Don't know why. Just do. Right. So, that is it. That is all. Oh, on Charlie, I've done chapter 13, part 1. I'm gonna do a couple of. Kevin, you haven't left yet, have you? Xander and Kevin. Xander and Kevin. And for anyone else who's playing Charlie, if you don't know what Charlie is, I'll tell you in a sec. This is important. This is important. In NLA, if you're in NLA, right, New Los Angeles. If you go to the East Gate, okay, there is an NPC there. Like, just a random character who you can talk to, but who you don't have to talk to. One of the things you learn quickly about Xenoblade Chronicles X is there are, like, characters who will have, like, exclamation points and stuff where it's like, oh, you have to talk to them or whatever. So you very quickly, like, stop talking to people who you don't have to talk to, who, like, aren't related to missions you're doing and stuff like that. There's, like, a character in the East Gate. She's a mediator, so she has, like, a sort of purple logo next to her name. She's called something like Suriel or Suriella or something like that. I think it's, like, S-U-R is, like, the beginning of her name. Basically, just look for, like, NPC characters with, like, the purple mediator symbol. Talk to this person. She says something about, like, oh, I'm in demand a lot lately. And then she'll vanish and she'll, like... Then if you ever want to talk to her, she then goes to, like, a different part of the map, right? Talk to this character, this random NPC character, who I'd been playing the game for, like, 100 hours, never had to talk to her, but, like... So I never had to talk to her. She hadn't come up in any missions, but, like, talking to this character activates a whole load of, like, quests, the green quests, the green missions, and then ultimately... that can lead you to getting one of the characters. So, you know, maybe Kevin already has this character, but there's, like, literally one character you can't get unless you've, like, talked to this random NPC who, after 100 hours of playing, you have never been required to talk to. And just generally in the game, you just never need to talk to NPCs. So, like, check your... Next time you're on the game... Like, check the game, go to the East Gate, like, on the inside of the East Gate, but, like, look for this character, like, I think it is, like, Suriel or something like that, but just, like, purple logo. She'll, like, disappear after you talk to her, kind of thing, like, she'll vanish after you talk to her, but, like, talk to this character, okay? Because, like, there's, like, a whole chain of quests that then leads to you, and, like, you need to do a couple of these quests in order to be able to, like, do an affinity quest, or like, to be able to have a character recruit you. There's a character you can recruit, and you can't do it unless you've talked to, like, this random, and, like, basically, it's essentially, like, there's this whole sequence of things where it begins with talking with this random NPC who... If you've kind of, like, picked up on, like, oh, okay, I don't really need to talk to people unless they're part of a mission, like, yeah, who you could so easily not talk to. So, find this character, just turn on your game, talk to this character, and find this character, and then you won't need to worry. Once you do that, like, I think everything would kind of, you know, if you then just do missions as they appear on, like, the mission board or on the map, you'll be fine, but, like, it'll all kind of follow naturally. You won't know what you've missed, kind of thing. Like, if you talk to that lady and then you just kind of play the game as you normally would, and if you then, like, get all the characters you can recruit, you'll be like, well, what did I miss? It's like, well, that's the thing. You sort of, it's the weirdest, smallest thing. Right, anyway, I'm not going to do any of that, but yeah, I just wanted to say that, okay? And that's not a spoilery thing. But yeah, okay. Anyway, thank you for joining me today. I apologize that it is at a different time than our usual schedule, exclamation point schedule. But I do appreciate you guys coming here. It was nice doing a Saturday morning. And again, maybe when the strike ends, I'll be back to Saturday mornings or whatever. But yeah, so that's everything for today. I'll talk about Ghibli tomorrow. We're back at the normal 2 p.m. Sunday time. But thank you all so much for joining me. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. I really appreciate it. Lots of love. Good luck with all the shinies. I will see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday and enjoy the beginning of your Sunday. In the meantime, I'm gonna go get some food, and then I am gonna play more Xenoblade. But basically, I was missing a character. The long story short is I was missing a character, and I was like, okay, but I've like begun the post game story, and like there's a character you unlock in the post game story, but like they're listed later than the like character, like the other character, and I was like, well, okay, well that means that this character is like the final like the final chronological one, and that means I've missed someone. But how have I missed someone? Because I don't have any missions on the board or an NLA or anything. And basically it's because I hadn't talked to this one NPC, and talking to this one NPC activates like a whole chain of missions, like a story of missions, where it's like you beat one, and then like it has like a little bit of follow-up story to it, and then more follow-up story, and then once you beat all that story, it then allows you to recruit a character. It's the wildest thing. And yeah, so right, lots of love, take care. Oh, Ghost, hello and goodbye. I'm saying goodbye. So thank you all so much. Take care. Like the stream if you haven't already, and I'll be back tomorrow. Until then, stay safe and all the best, everyone. Bye.